Cabo,
Ah, no worries, no worries about that. I know, I understand when you have, well, in this group, I barely have absences. Uh, you are the only one who has almost 100% or 90%. Uh, so no worries about that. Sometimes you have problems, you have issues. Like if you cannot make it, you cannot make it for some reason, that's okay. You have to let me know. I'm very good. Okay, well, this started recording by itself. I don't know what happened. We are going to play something from the last unit, guys. It's unit 7. Well, first, let me welcome Gabriel, also is also here. Gabriel, good morning. Wake up. Hello.
Morning, teacher.
Despierta. No, no es tu cumpleaños, pero despierta. Gabriel, despierta. Excellent. All right, let me ask you first before we play. Patty, how was your week?
my week was pretty well.
Ah, excellent. Good to hear. What did you do? What happened?
Um, I start I started my classes online. Um, it was well. Yeah.
It went well. Excellent. Okay. What about you, Karina? How was your week? What did you do?
It's a little bit okay because it's rainy all the week.
It's raining all week. All
All,
week.
all,
You don't need the week.
okay, all
All week.
week.
But you did something different, something special, something fun this week?
No,
No?
no,
Oh, kind of boring. Nah, I'm just kidding.
yes,
You gotta do the week, you gotta make your week special every day. Remember. Okay, what about you, Miss America? How was your week?
Fine, teacher. My week was a little busy
Okay, wasn't or was?
was
Was a little busy. What did you do?
because the kids then come back to the school and
Mm,
they have more job and more job for me.
more work for you. Okay.
Yes.
Well, vacations is over for as you work for public schools. Well, at least you have a vacation. I didn't. I didn't because I work in a private school. So, but that's okay. I don't work too many hours. All right. What about you, Mr. Gabriel Samajoa? How was your week?
I'm good.
All
Oh,
right.
I just came in class.
Okay. You started classes too? Okay. What are you? What kind of schools are you in? What level? High school? No, not high school. You are not high school student. Oh, yes? You're in college. Gabriel.
High school.
High school. What grade? What level? First semester, second semester, third semester.
First semester.
First, so you started. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Well, welcome, guys. Another week. Another week. We are almost in unit 11. I mean 8. So you are more, almost half road for you. Unit 4. That's excellent. So we still need 8, 9, 11, 12. 4 more units and you are done with unit and with level 4. Of course, we have viewpoint 1 and viewpoint 2. Is you want to improve what you learned so far. Even though, let me tell you, if you are not sure about some topics, I tell all the students, if you're not sure about some topics in Touchstone 1, Touchstone 2, Touchstone 3, Touchstone 4, you need to request a review from the school. Okay, that's something that you can do because you are a student in the school. So let's say you have problems to use the present continuous, the conditionals. We are going to do conditionals today. We're going to talk about hypothetically situations. But of course, I remind you, if you're not sure about a specific topic, request a review from the school. Okay. Rosicela is also here. Rosicela, good morning. Welcome.
Hi, teacher. Good morning, everyone. I'm
Good
here.
morning. Good morning. All right, let's play something before we start the class. This is a reminder for Unit 7, from Unit 7. Okay. We are going to start with the easy. You know this game? Let's do it right now. What can you say when something goes wrong?
Should.
Should.
Should. Okay. What job is it to cut people's hair?
Hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
Hairdressing. Remember, the fastest that you learn, I mean, you answer, the better, because we have a timing here. But God describes a watch that doesn't work at all.
Stop. Slow.
Stop.
Slow. No? Slow.
Now was stopped.
Slow.
It was stopped. What God describes batteries that don't work anymore.
Dead.
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 Dead batteries or batteries, yes. What do you turn to open a door?
Doorknob.
Good. What can you say when you hurt yourself?
Ouch.
Okay. Gabriel, what happened when you hit a surface with something hard? Gabriel,
Same.
what happened when you hit a surface with something hard? What word do you use? Then, stain, or leak?
Then.
Say again.
Then.
Dent. Yes. All right. What is the opposite of tight? The opposite of tie. Come on,
Torn.
come
Turn.
Torn.
on. No.
No.
What can you say if you find a problem?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No. Uh-oh.
Which one?
Uh-oh.
The first one.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Where do you take your clothes when they need to be cleaned?
Dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners.
Where do you take your car when it needs to be serviced?
Garage.
Parking.
Garage. What makes a room cool by spinning?
Air conditioner.
By spinning.
Uh,
Sailing.
Ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan. by spinning, you know, like the song, you spin me round, round, baby. Something like that. What do you do? What do you need when lots of things in your house are broken?
Repairs.
Repairs, repairs,
Repairs, repairs,
repairs, no I, repairs, no I.
repairs.
Excellent, let's do the next one. You're doing good. What should you do? What should you do when your piano doesn't sound good?
Ton,
Done.
What can you say if you find a problem? You have this one. Uh-oh.
uh-oh,
Uh-oh. What happened when you hit a surface with something hard?
bent,
Leg.
Yes. Well, we did
oh
this
no,
one. What can you say when you make a mistake?
whoops,
Oops.
Whoops. What do you call it with water when water escapes from something?
leak,
Leak.
Leak. America,
Yes.
I haven't heard from you. Whose job is it to plan the decoration of the inside of a house?
Interior designer.
Interior designer.
interior designer,
Interior designer.
Interior.
How do you describe what a doorknob does when it breaks off the door?
Fall off.
Fall off.
fall off,
Fall off. Together. Fall off.
fall off,
What can you say when you hurt yourself? Ouch. This is
ouch,
one already.
Ouch.
This is the last one. Almost. Where does the water come from when you take a shower?
Shower head.
shower head,
Shower head. Excellent. It's just a little bit of vocabulary for you. All right, it's 9:16. What are the rest? Let me see. Well, let me ask first. I haven't asked Rosie. Rosie, how was your week? Rosie Sela,
yes, it was good, teacher.
what did you do?
I stayed at home. I lent my time with my kids because they start the school this week. We are a little
Wow.
busy,
Yeah.
and I was preparing my things too because I'm going to come back at school on Monday, and
Okay.
I wash my clothes and clean my house. That's my course. I did my course this
Okay,
week.
you did your laundry, remember? No, I wash my clothes. You did your laundry, but that's good. I understood.
I wash my laundry. I wash my laundry.
I did my laundry.
Ah, okay. I did
Past
my
tense.
laundry.
Yeah. Oh, I do my laundry is present tense. Oh, I
Okay.
will do my, you know,
Okay,
depending.
okay.
But you use laundry with do.
What says laundry?
Yeah, do. All
Okay.
right, excellent. Let's continue here. We're starting unit 8 today, but I need to ask you a couple questions before. Okay, just let me write down the date. Today is August. What day is today? 29? Yes?
No, 28.
28.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes.
I was thinking about
Yes.
20.
Yes.
Okay. 20, August 28. Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Today is Saturday. Remember, days of the week in English are with capital letter. Spanish are it's different. Same with months. So today is unit A. We are going to try to cover lesson A and B. Okay, in everyday life, let me ask you something. Every day, sometimes you have situations. Well, every day you have situations. Um, but you, when in some situations with some people, you have reactions. These reactions can be good, can be appropriate, or sometimes they are not the right reaction for some things, and you regret it, right? You regret that situation because you respond in some way or in some manner that you say, I shouldn't have said that. Like when you talk to a friend, let's see, I talked to Karina. Last week, I told Karina, this is an example, okay? don't believe it's true.
Conste.
Because Karina, Karina, then it's believing that it's true. That's why it's just a story, Karina.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking, and then I told her she was a bad person and she was rude. That happened between you and me. I'm saying that happened to me yesterday with a friend. Okay. Texting. Sometimes you say things and then you regret it. So it's in the future, when you realize que la regaste, I don't know how to say it in English. You say, I think I shouldn't have said that, right? But you already did it. She might, hold on, she might, we are going to talk about hypothetically, situations, something imaginary, something that it could have happened, but it didn't because you did something different. Anyway, let's talk about something like temper. We're going to talk about temper. Do you know what temper is? Guys, temper.
No.
Any idea, Karina, Patty, America?
No.
Have you heard about temper or temperament?
Yes.
When you react to some situations, like for example, you have a temper, so you react to a situation because you get upset, or you get angry at the moment, and you're like, or you start screaming, or you start yelling. So that means you have a temper, a strong temper. Or if you go to a store, for example, and you think something is not right in the store, or something that you pay, etc.
It's for
That's
example the famous ladies in the stores.
yes, yes.
Lady Profeco, Lady Burger King.
Yeah, they have a temperament is your personality. It's when you're about your personality. But anyway, we are going to talk about that today. That's in Unit A, Lesson A. I mean, in Unit A, Lesson A, yes. All right, I see Judith is also here. Hello, Judith. Miss Judith. I don't see her. Miss Judith Arayanes is also here. Can you hear me? She's still getting connected. Okay. Let's continue, please. So this is a topic. Let's do some vocabulary first. You have 5 words here. Oops. You need to use, you have 10. 10. So you need to put it here. Number 1. This is filling the gap. This is a filling the gap exercise. You need to use the right one, a noun or an adjective. Okay? Let's do it. Hold on. Number 1. Who wants to do number 1? Think about the meaning of each word. Lick, then scratch, stain, or tear. It's kind of the exercise we just finished. Well, not the exercise, watch just again. Game-ish. There is a big
Dent.
in the wheel of Mark's mountain bike.
A scratch.
What do you think? Scratch or dent? You see the tire?
Dent.
Dent. Scratch is a little bit more like this when you rayado would say scratch. When you scratch your back, it's kind of. There's a big dent in the wheels of Mark's mountain bike. Is dented, right? You use it together. One is the adjective, one is the noun. Okay, let's do number 2. There's a dark. What do you think?
Stain.
Stain. Remember this word for vocabulary, stain on his t-shirt. It's
The stain.
stained.
Stain.
Judith, are you there?
Yes, here.
Good morning. Say hello, girl.
Good morning.
Good morning. Dicen aquí, ¿por qué estamos pintados, pues, chicas? Hi, okay, number 3. His shorts are
Scratch.
scratch.
Crash.
Stained. I know.
Stain.
You already use stain here.
Crash.
Karina, Patty?
Scratch.
Scratch.
Crash too.
Or tear.
Here.
Tear. but you don't use tear.
Tear.
Is torn? His shorts are torn?
Torn.
1, 2.
Torn, when, for example, when you turn your cloth, can you see the action? Or like you ripped the clothes. And of course, in number 3, there is a tear in them. Tear also means when you cry, okay? Your tears, lágrimas, tears. Has different meaning. Number 4, his glasses are
Tear.
Scratch.
scratch, yes. Scratch. You see, you have the verb be here, so you need to use are scratched. They have a scratch on them.
They have scratch.
Number 5, well, we have only one.
Leak.
There's
Yes,
a dent.
There are leak.
leak. You already used then
Sorry,
here,
leak,
number
leak.
1.
Sorry, leak. Yes.
Leaking.
There's a leak in his water bottle. It's leaking.
Leaking.
Yeah, it's oops. It's simple present. I mean present continuous. It's leaking. Good. Good job. Nouns and adjectives. Remember this. We have more exercises like this. All right, good. Let's continue, please. All right, behavior. We're going to talk about behavior. Does anybody know what behavior is?
Yes, the conduct.
Conduct. Well, I don't know if conduct is the right word. Sounds like Spanish. It's behavior. I am kind of sure it's just a misuse of the language, conduct. Well, it could be, it's similar. How do you conduct in a society? How do you behave? Remember the verbs to behave. To behave is how you act in a circle or in your society, in your family. To behave. For example, when you say pórtate bien, behave yourself. You can say that to your kids, behave yourself. Pórtate bien. Okay? And we have a definition. Let's read it here. America, can you read the definition of behavior?
Yes. Behavior. Non-behavior. The way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially toward others.
Yes. The way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially toward others. That is behavior. All right.
Behavior.
So we have 2 lessons, as you know. Judith, can you read lesson A, please?
Lesson 8. Told hypothetical about the past using would have, should have, and could have.
Okay. Talk hypothetically. Hypothetically. Talk hypothetically about the past using would have, should have, and could have. Okay, one more time, Judith.
Told he hypothetical
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetically. Yes.
Hypothetical.
Okay.
About the past using would have, should have, and could have.
Excellent. Okay. Gabriel, lesson B. Mr. Gabriel.
Lesson B. Describe emotions and personal qualities. Speculate about the past using must have, may have, may have, and could have.
Yes. This is speculate. Speculate about the past using must have, may have, might have, and could have. We are going to learn many things in these two lessons. This is for imaginary situations, something that we did regret, it's not true, it's not real because it already happened. And with one, we are going to talk about emotional intelligence. And two of them are very interesting. So let's try to make it like this. Okay, you see here these faces: joyful, angry, jealous. Yes, you know the meaning of this, right? Yes or not?
Yes.
Joyful, joyful. What is joyful?
Happy.
Happy, yes. Angry, you can see the face. Oh. And jealous. Sometimes let me share this with you. Sometimes in some people, is your fresa in English? They call it in Spanish, fresa. They say jelly, you're jelly. Instead of saying yellows, they say jelly. But it's just a modismo. You're jelly. You know, jelly, the real meaning of jelly is jalea, right? Jalea. But sometimes it yellows to show the word is jelly. You're jelly. Why? Anyway, Patty, can you read here, please, this part?
Okay. Can you think of any situation what will make you hug someone loud, sulk, mope, lose your temper, and hang up on someone?
Okay, let's try to understand each one. Hug someone. You can think of any situation that will make you hug someone. Hug someone. Do you know what it means, hug? What hug means?
Yes.
Tell me a situation when you want to hug someone.
When someone is crying.
Maybe yes, when someone is crying, right? They need some comfort from you because you feel good.
On
Okay.
someone in your birthday.
Yes, in their birthday. In their birthday. What else? Okay, I have Julio. Julio, good morning. Say hello.
Hello, teacher. For example, on Mother's Day, hug someone your mother.
Yes, when you hug your mom, but you don't need a special day to hug someone, right?
Oh,
Because your friends, it's your family. Remember, hugging someone, it's I know it's something nice, right? When you receive a hug and you feel good, especially a friend, a family member. Why? Because always arms, when you feel warm arms and you feel that connection, it's something different. Maybe you have a hug from your kid, your daughter, your son, or whatever. So it makes you feel good. Okay, let's do the last one. Laugh out loud. Do you understand that one? In text or in Facebook, we say it's called LOL. LOL.
Loud, loud, out, loud, loud.
Like when you say a joke or something that is
It's a situation when you loud mm, es the mayor expression when you loud. O sea, es lo máximo que te puedes llegar a reír.
how do you say? Well, give me an example.
Carcajada.
Yeah, give me an example.
Mm,
When
Well, I
you do this,
remember
tell me a situation where you everybody's listening to you,
You
right?
know this
who
TV
did
program?
who
On
did
this
ever
TV
say
program, the peluche families,
Uh-huh.
the wife always laugh like out
Oh
of love.
yes, yeah. And then
Yeah, she's like
Okay.
this. Yeah,
that's laugh out loud. This is very common in social media. When you say something and you see it's not true or it's not you're just joking, you use this lol.
It
yes.
was a meme.
Text,
Yeah. Say
text
I'm
it.
gonna I'm gonna get
LOL.
married. I'm gonna get married, and you use lol. That means it's not true. I'm gonna go to Europe. It's not true. It's joking. Means you are joking. Yes, you're kidding. Joking or kidding is the same. Okay. What about the next word? This is a. I don't know if you know this word. Sock or mope. Any situation when you sock or mope,
More,
guys?
so more is melancólico.
Kind of, kind of.
Uh-huh.
Especially when you are depressed
Uh,
and you feel sad.
Thinking, very thinking.
Yeah, well, you are, well, I would say thoughtful, not thinking.
being sad about
Maybe when it's
someone.
raining and you feel
Yes.
mob,
Uh-huh. Because maybe you lose,
you feel
you
blue,
lost
no?
your job. Uh-huh. You're
When broken a relationship,
you're having a divorce or you broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. See,
Or
that's
accident, or
uh-huh.
accident, or family.
Yes, I said yes, I said something sad, right? And sometimes when that happens, you don't know what to do. Okay, that guy is depressed, he's sad, or but we have ways to do. Sometimes when it happens in real life, you always get a solution. Okay, what about next one? Hang up on someone. Do you know what it means?
No, lose your temper, no? Lose your
Oh,
temper.
lose your temper. Sorry, skip that one. Well, we talked about that one at the beginning. When you lose your temper, has that happened to you?
Um,
When you lose the cordura.
Yes, maybe in a store or with your friends or with your mom, and you start screaming, yelling, I'm saying bad words, etc. Have you lost your temper? Sometimes, maybe.
Yes, every day.
Every day, Rosie, with your kids.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
10 minutes after.
Mom, take it easy, mom. Quiet. Relax, relax. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Patty, have you lost your temper?
Yes.
Yes. With who? Your mom? With Gabriel, maybe?
With Gabriela, my mom.
Gabriel and your mom. Get out of here. Julio, have you lost your temper? Sometime?
Sometimes, teacher, sometimes.
Yeah, in your job, maybe, right? When you send everybody to a different country to visit their mom, yes? That's what you say. Go and visit your mom. Something nice, right? Gabriel, have you lost your temper? Gabriel,
Yes.
are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you're always like loose or lost somewhere. Have you lost your temper?
How do you say this, teacher? I don't want to lose my temper, but people don't cooperate.
Yeah. People don't help.
No help.
Don't help. People don't help.
Don't help. Okay.
Yeah. What is your temper? No, it's not the people.
No, it's people.
It-
People don't.
It's like the song. It's all about you. It's all about
Sorry,
you.
sorry. People is done or is doesn't?
Done. People is plural.
Don't. Okay.
People is
Done.
plural. Remember, person,
Yeah.
singular. The
Yep,
person
and people
doesn't.
plural.
People don't. Singular
Okay.
and plural. Person, people.
Okay. Thank
Okay, hang up on someone. Do you understand that phrase?
Yeah.
America, I want to hear from you, America. Hang up on someone. Have you done that?
Yes.
Because that's kind of rude, right? But sometimes you have a bad temper, you do it.
Yes, sometimes for the companies, they call to the house for offer a service.
Great. Actually, now that you are mentioning, we are going to talk about that to start the lesson. Okay, we are going to talk about telemarketers.
Yes, telemarketing.
Yes. Okay, just the last one. Get mad and yell at. Have you done that before? Karina?
I don't understand what means, teacher.
Get mad and yell at?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me see. Patty, do you understand the sentence?
Mm,
No.
get mad.
It's very similar when you lose your temper.
Yeah. It's
Kind of the
like number
same.
3, no, teacher?
Yes.
It's like number 3. Get mad.
Number 4. When you get mad, you get angry, right? And you start screaming at some people. Let's see, I am mad. I get mad because Rosa Isela didn't do her homework. So I lose my temper. I am crazy, you know, I am a crazy teacher. And I start yelling at her. So the verb is yelling at.
Yelling at.
Yelling at. Yelling at you, yelling at me. Don't yell at me. No me grites. Don't yell at me. So you need to use at.
Okay.
Okay? Don't yell at me. Don't yell at the kids. Don't yell at the teacher. No le grites. Yes?
Yeah.
So this has to be together. Have to go together. All right, so we were saying, well, America mentioned when she hung up on someone, that's not very nice, but sometimes we do it, right? Especially when we have people calling to your house or to your cell phone at different times and offering you some services. So you know this word. Hold on. Telemarketers, right? Those are the guys who call you at different times. Have you have any experience with telemarketers, guys?
Yes, with
Let's see who.
Movistar.
Okay, Karina.
I want to
Yes.
hang up the telemarketers.
What do you do when you get a telemarketer calling at 8 a.m. in the morning?
I
Or
say thank
anytime,
you.
Karina.
Thank you. I say thank you, but not. I am not interested in this service. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, okay, good. So you are being nice, yes?
Yes, always.
Always.
Always be nice.
Who did? What do you do when you have a telemarketer calling you? Who did?
Yes, I
What do you do?
handle on some, I handle on very, I like not, they call me very a lot of,
They call you a lot of times, or they call you very often? Not very a
No.
lot of.
no.
So I can. Well, this is present tense, so you used to use
Hand up.
hang up on
Hang
them.
out and then.
So you need to use both. Hang up on them.
I had under then. They I call two times all day.
Yeah, he called you twice a day. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Julio, what do you do
Yes.
when you have a telemarketer calling you? What do you do?
Oh. Well,
You,
I answer the call.
you what?
I don't answer the call. They
You know,
always call. Yes, they always call for a promotion.
yeah, I know.
Yes, but I don't answer the call.
Okay, you don't answer the call. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't answer because if it's our unknown number, it's not on my list, right?
Yes.
An unknown number, it means I don't have it on my contact, so I don't know who it is. I guess, well, they might be a telemarketer, but sometimes by accident, because I have a business, you know, for the classes and for extra business. If they leave a message, okay, I call them back. If they don't, it's okay. Good. But it's something that you do when you don't know what to do, but you try to be nice, right? Because they are doing their job. Yes, it's a job. So you don't have to be rude. Try not to be rude. Be nice because they are working. Yes. I'm sorry, not this time, but maybe I'll let you know if I need something. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Even though you
Yes,
are
but sometimes they are desperate.
no, you can say, well, that's what I say. I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. I'm in a class. Bye. Okay. You have to invent something. You
No,
have to make
teacher, but I have a case one day. They call me maybe 50 times at the same, just 50 times. Really?
really 50 times.
Yes,
50?
yes, yes.
Hmm?
I say, what? What do you want? I was yelling.
Well, as you
I'm
know, you have telemarketers calling you. You just don't answer because it's a number
no,
that you
these are
don't
from the
know.
bank of my bank. Wow, so terrible. Because they want that I get how do you say secure
Insurance?
insurance? Yes, I don't.
Insurance?
No.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's too much. But in Mexico, we don't have the systems that we have in the United States, or United States has, that you can they have a registry where you can put your number, where you cannot accept telemarketers calling you. It's like restricted for telemarketers. You don't want.
Mm.
So you just call and say, I don't want any telemarketers calling me. You call the company. Let's say you call Telmex here. And you tell Telmex, even though Telmex never answers, right? It's a terrible
Telmex is
service.
another one.
Yeah, it's a terrible service. Telmex, Telcel, AT&T. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, but I don't lose my temper. Actually, that's when I lose my temper. I don't have a temper.
And the politicians too, no? When we want to get elections
Oh yeah,
mm,
with the campaign, right?
from the campaign. If you want to vote right now, do you prefer PRI, PRD, or something?
Well, I don't answer those calls as I said. So
Ugh.
anyway, well, what do you see here, Patty? Picture number 1. What do you think they are doing? How do they feel? What do you think they feel?
They
Tell me.
having a good time and they are joyful. I think so.
And what are they doing?
Hug,
They are hugging.
hugging.
ING, hugging each other, right? Remember, hug is also a verb. To hug, the action. They are hugging and they are smiling. They are smiling. They are not laughing out loud. It's different. They are smiling. Karina, what can you say about picture number 2?
She's yelling at.
What do you think happened? What do you think it happened?
She's discussed with her husband or her sister, sorry.
Maybe, right?
Yeah,
Or maybe she
I
had a
think
telemarketer.
of
no. I
course.
think that maybe she's laughing out loud. She
Number
looks like
2?
surprised. Yes, maybe like what? What are you saying?
Yeah, maybe it's
What?
something funny on the phone, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like happy, angry, upset, or laughing to you.
For me, it's like surprise. Like what? What are you saying?
Maybe, right? Wow, you won an Oscar for the best actress. That's cool. Wow. Let's celebrate. Good. Okay, let me see. Julio might be familiar with this kind of scene, this picture, number 3.
His player soccer.
Yes, a soccer player.
Soccer player. He is very angry.
Yes, he looks upset, right?
Yes.
Do you think he's yelling at the referee? This is the referee.
Oh yeah. He is um how do you say amonesto?
Amonesto. I don't know how to say that.
Oh,
Amonesto. It's a yellow car, right?
oh yeah, yellow car. Eh,
Amonestar. I
he,
Like
don't know.
punishment, like como castigo, punish.
Well, it's a kind of punishment. Yeah. What we have in soccer, they have the yellow, they have the red, right, Julio?
yeah.
Yellow and red. The red is when you go out. Okay. You already have 3 yellow cars. Bye-bye. See ya.
Oye, sigue lloviendo. Está lloviendo todavía.
Sí, sigue lloviendo. Not here in my neighborhood. It's not raining anymore. Anyway, Mr. Gabriel, what do you think about the little kid in number 4? Gabby? Are you there?
Yes, teacher. And she is angry.
He might be angry or
Oh, yellow.
yell. I'm sorry. Angry or what?
Uh, how do you say celoso?
Yellows? Yellows?
Yellow.
Why yellows?
Yeah.
Why would he be yellows? And Gabi, why? Why yellows?
Decir.
Well, maybe sometimes you're jealous because you don't have the same toy like your brother. Maybe, but he looks mad, right? Okay. America, can you give me a description of the kid number 4?
Number 4, I think is the kid is mob because he's thinking about something lots in the school, maybe, or seeing their family.
Yes. Yeah, remember you're speculating. We are just assuming, right? I'm not assuming. We are speculating. That's totally different.
Yes.
So we have this topic later when we speculate. That's in lesson B. Remember we did that when we talk about graduation parties and we use speculating modal verbs. Okay, we have more pictures here about behavior. You see the kid here. Bad kid. Naughty, travieso, naughty. Can you see here? What can you tell me about this picture, Patty?
Someone is helping to the old man.
Yes, that's nice, right? What do you think
About what?
about the picture? What do you think? Your opinion?
It's a good behavior.
Yes. It's something nice from the guy, right? This
Yeah.
guy is helping the old man to cross the street. Okay, excellent. What do you think, Karina, about this picture? I think they are in a plane or something. Yeah, it looks
Mm,
like a plane.
yes, she is very. mm, no, she have bad education because she is. What do you say, molesta?
How do you say? It's,
How do
let
you say
me first,
molestar?
misbehaving.
Misbehaving.
Misbehaving is the opposite of behave. Misbehaving. Portarse mal. Misbehaving.
She miss. She misbehaving.
She's misbehaving.
She misbehaving from the.
Remember, you need verb be.
She's misbehaving from the another person, another
Yes,
adult,
she's
or from the
annoying.
adults.
You say annoying. Oops, sorry. Molestando. Annoying. All right, good. America, what do you think about this picture?
What picture?
Right there in red.
Ah, yeah. She lost the temper.
Yes, what is she doing? The lady, what is she doing? We have that verb before.
Uh, she's yelling
She's yelling,
to the
not to, yelling at.
at boss.
Yes, yelling at. All right, excellent. Let me see. Rosie, can you tell me something about this picture? What do you think?
Uh, about what? Um, he's happy and um, he's hugging
Mm-hmm.
his dog, and maybe the dog is mop, no, like mop, a
Yeah,
little blue, and the boy is hugging.
maybe. Well, he's kind of kissing. He's not hugging, but yeah.
Uh-huh. Try to kiss things
Try to
and
kiss him. Yes. All right. Let me see. I think today Claudia is missing. I think Areli is also here. Hello, Areli.
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. Remember, you have to raise your hand or say hi to know you're here. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Good. Good. Areli, what can you tell me about this picture? What do you think? What do you feel when you see it?
Maybe the grandfather is talking with their family through the computer.
Yeah, she's talking to his family. His, not they,
Family.
his family.
Family.
Like a video chat, right? A video conference.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think what do you think he's feeling? Is he upset? He's mad? He's happy?
Maybe he's happy.
Yes.
Their family is happy too.
What do you think they are? These two people in a computer. Who do you think they are? Just make guesses. Speculate.
Yes, they are together in a computer. They
No.
are together in front of computer.
Together?
Yes,
You mean together?
in front of computer, their
No, but
family.
the question is, who do you think they are? Who? Who do you think they are?
Maybe are happy.
No, I am asking you who. Who do you think they are?
Yes. Grandfather and their son and
Yes.
her son. Mhm.
Yeah, grandpa, grandson, and daughter, right?
Grandpa. Yes.
Okay, good. Excellent. Let's continue, please. We have a couple more pictures, as you can see here. This is like kind of bowling, right? Do you see these girls? Also, bullying is a bad behavior, right?
Yes.
Bully, bullying. Okay, have you been bullied before in school or somewhere? Let's say, Patty, have you been bullied or have you bullied someone?
No.
No, right? It's not nice. Not okay. America, have you experienced any bullying or your kids maybe? Your students?
With the kids, with
I
the
didn't
kids,
hear
there are boys that with another kids
you. Uh-huh.
practice the bullying. For example, yelling or contact um,
Physical contact,
physical contact, and bad words
bad words
or jokes.
or jokes, yes. Well, sometimes they bully people because they are different or they look different, right? Or maybe because you are a little bit fat, because your outfit is different, your style is different. I don't know. There are many reasons why the bullying. But bully is a different topic. We can take a couple hours talking about bullying. Anyway, we talk about this telemarketers. And we have reactions. What you do when you have something like this. Okay, close your books, and just pay attention, please. You're going to listen to Amelia tell her friends about a phone call she got last night. What made Amelia lose her temper? How did she behave? Pay attention, please. No books, no books. I am not watching you right now, but don't cheat.
Page 76, Unit 8, Behavior. Lesson A, Reactions. 1. Getting started. B. Listen to Amelia tell her friends about a phone call she got last night. What made Amelia lose her temper? How did she behave toward the caller?
Last night, this guy called trying to sell me something. Normally, I would have been more polite. I would have just said no and then hung up. But he was the 4th caller in 3 hours, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it. I yelled at him for several minutes, and I finally hung up on him. At that point, I couldn't have done much else. I don't think, because I was too mad. I know I shouldn't have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But, what would you have done? Would you have gotten mad? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
Okay. Question. What do you understand about the listening, about the conversation, about the story? was one time, I mean, hold on. Oh, it's raining again, that's why.
It's about maybe from telemarkets.
Yeah, it's from a
They
telemarketer.
they call from Amelia.
They called to Amelia,
She loves the temper, her temper.
What did she do?
She mm,
Because
she say, "Don't call me, please. Don't call me more."
Okay,
yeah,
good. What do you think? Oh, hold on. Julio, what do you think? Did you understand the audio?
Teacher, I don't understand. I can hear you because I I am stay a car and the rain. I can
Ah,
hear.
because of the rain. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Patty.
teacher,
A telephone marketer called the girl to sell something and interferes conversation or something like. She was polite, but then she um, mm, lost the behavior.
She lost her temper, right?
Yeah.
She lost her temper. Okay, Areli, what do you think? What do you understand about this story? About Amelia's reaction? What happened? Areli?
Yes, teacher. Mm, mm, I don't understand very well, but maybe she was angry because lost her her phone.
No, she lost her temper, not her phone.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Okay. Judith, what do you understand about the story? Amelia's reaction.
Amelia, she lost her temper
Okay.
because three call of telemarketing.
Telemarketers.
Telemarketing.
Yeah, do you think that's
She hung up, colgate,
Yes.
very angry.
She was very angry. She was very upset.
Okay.
All right, good. Hold on, please. Okay, one more time. Let's listen and read. You have the prompt here. I mean the script. This is a script. You can listen and read. Okay. Remember to pay attention on these questions. What made Amelia lose her temper and how did she behave toward the caller?
Page 76, Unit 8. Lesson A, Reactions. 1. Getting started. B. Listen to Amelia tell her friends about a phone call she got last night. What made Amelia lose her temper? How did she behave toward the caller?
Last night, this guy called trying to sell me something. Normally, I would have been more polite. I would have just said no and then hung up. But he was the fourth caller in 3 hours, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it. I yelled at him for several minutes, and I finally hung up on him. At that point, I couldn't have done much else. I don't think, because I was too mad. I know I shouldn't have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But, I mean, what would you have done? Would you have gotten mad? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
Okay, excellent. Hold on. All right, guys, pay attention on the story. She uses a lot of these modal and present perfect. For example, normally I would have, segura, this would have, we were going to see this contraction later. But she said would have been more polite. That's I would have more been polite. I would have just said, would have just said, I would have just said. If you hear is just very contracted, would have. Then we have, what else we have? Help me, please, help me to find more.
Couldn't have. Couldn't have.
Yes, I couldn't have, couldn't have, couldn't have, couldn't have. When you say it, it's different. I mean, in conversation, when you read it. When you write it here, you need to use the whole one, the whole couldn't have.
Shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have.
I have shouldn't have lost. Remember, you need the modal, you need have as an auxiliary, and then you have the past participle, right? It's present perfect. Okay, what else?
Would you?
Would you have done?
Have
What would you have done?
What would you have done?
Okay, then we have, would you have gotten mad?
You have gotten mad.
Could have.
Yes. What else?
Or I could have.
I suppose I could have apologized. Apologized.
I could have apologized.
Apologize.
Okay, next is, help me.
Could have asked.
I could have asked him to put me on the do not call list. Okay, what's next?
Should have done. Should have done.
Yes, excellent. Okay, let's read a little bit here, please. I need, let's divide the reading into parts. It's raining. Well, it hasn't stopped raining since yesterday. Ugh, yuck. I mean, I like rain, but not too much. Right? Well, I try here. This is a yellow. Okay, you start, Gabriel, the red part. Gabriel.
Yes. Last night is I tried ring to say me something. Normally, I would have been more polite. You know, I would have just Right, no one hooked up, but he was the first tire in 3 hours, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it yet and think for several minutes and finally hung up on him.
All right. Yellow, Julio.
Okay, okay. At the point, I couldn't have done much else. I don't think because I was too mad. I know I should have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But, but I mean, what would you have done? Would you have gotten mad? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on there. Do not call. List. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
All right, excellent. All right. Just remember, guys, you need to practice your reading, especially when you read out loud. I mean, you need to develop that skill. But excellent. Just keep practicing, please. Try to do it often. Grab a book or something. Okay. Who did read?
Yes.
Yes. Who did read? Oops. Oops.
I'm a unit.
Hold on. Let me put the colors.
Okay. A ver.
Really?
Last night.
Okay. Who did on purple, please?
Okay.
You can start reading. Who did? Who did on purple, Marla on green. I think Marla is there.
Last
Yes,
night.
I'm here. Ya volvió la
Hello,
luz.
Marla. Remember to say hello, okay?
Hello. Sí.
Raise your hand, levantando las manos así. Ya llegué. Something like that. Ah, ya, ándale. Okay, continue with it. Purple.
Last night, the gay color trying to tell me something. Normally, a word had been more polite. You know, a word had just say no and then put up. But there was the fourth color in 3 hours. And it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it, yelled at him for several minutes. And I finally put out on him. At that point, I couldn't have done much else. I don't think because I was too mad. I know I shouldn't.
Hold on. That's green, Marla.
I know I should have lost my temper. He was just doing his job, but I mean, what would you have done? Would you have gotten mad? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll don't do that next time.
Excellent. I apologize. Apologize.
I apologize.
Yes, apologized is like a D sound. Remember again, after you read, I recommend you who did, all of you, but who did in special, You need to read a lot with it, as well as Gabriel. I mean, in general, but you need to develop more that skill. Remember, we are in level 4, and it's, I mean, I just want to be honest, okay? If you are in level 4, your reading must be acceptable. It's kind of, you know, how, I don't know how to say or to explain, because you are reading like you were basic, you were in the first level. Yes, but it's something good that you try. So keep reading every day, or, you know, try to grab a book, read something on the internet, on Facebook, or whatever resources you have. Try to read a lot. So you can reading would be good, could be nice. When we listen to you reading, it could be like, you know, you don't have troubles pronouncing words, when you use commas, periods, etc. And of course, your pronunciation is also very important, because your pronunciation is your card of your presentation card. When you introduce, okay, I speak English. So when you speak English, the most important, the first impression is your pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
So try to read more, try to get more involved with the reading. I know you're smart, you can do it, because that's the only thing you have with it, reading a lot. And that's for everybody, for everybody. I don't know if you can hear me well, because it's too much noise here. There's too much noise here because of the rain. That's why I'm trying to talk like loud. Well, I feel I am loud. All right, let's continue. Areli, purple, American green.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. Last night, this guy called trying to sell me something. Normally, I would have been more polite. You know, I would have just said no and then hung up. But he was the fourth caller in 3 hours, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it. I yelled at him for several minutes, and I finally hung up. At that point, I couldn't have done much else. I don't think because I was too mad.
I know shouldn't have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But I mean, what would you have done? Would you have gotten mad? I suppose I have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their Donald Cat list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
Excellent, thank you. All right, let's continue. We have more exercises to do. We have to finish the first lesson before the break. It's
I want to
10:32 right
read.
now. Hold on, please. Let me see how much time we have before the break.
Okay.
Remember, in 2 hours, we have to cover at least 2 lessons. That's why. But sometimes when we open a new unit, it takes a little bit more time, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So, you know, Rosie, sometimes, it's like the time.
Yes, we don't have enough time sometimes.
Yeah. But we are going to read in the next lesson, next exercise.
Okay.
Okay, question, Rosie. Let us see, can you read instructions?
The instruction. No,
Yes.
I can see it. Yeah. What does Amelia say about her behavior? What do you think? Complete the sentences, then compare with a partner.
Okay. Amelia says, I think. What Amelia says and your opinion. Remember, we're using modals with present perfect or modal, have, and past participle. You have the sentences here, like I shouldn't, I could, what would you? Okay, let's do it in team, please.
Okay.
Work together and get the answers. Help each other. Go ahead, please. All right, please, let's continue. Let's see what you have. Number one, we have, Melia says, we have Areli and Marla. What do you have, Areli and Marla? Number one.
Number one, I shouldn't have lost my temper.
My temper. Shouldn't have lost my temper. Number two.
I could apologize.
I could.
See, I could have apologized.
I could have apologized. I could have apologized.
Yes.
Remember, I could have. When you say could have, you contract have.
I could have.
For example, here you eliminate
Agura.
could have.
Okay.
You could apologize. I could
Could
have apologized.
apologize.
Yeah, it's a short form. I could have. I could apologize. Number three.
I could apologize.
What would you have done?
What would?
Have
What would have?
done.
What
What
would
would you have done?
done? Okay, that's a question. What would you have done? You would have done. What would you have done? Number four. Gabriel. Number four, Gabriel. I think. Gabriel. Is there something wrong with your audio, Gabriel, or you will take time?
Sorry. I think Amelia should have the schoolmate.
Shouldn't have? Continue. Shouldn't have?
Shouldn't have a schoolmate.
Screamed. Well, instead of scream, we say yell. Yelled, not yelled, yelled. Yelled. The pronunciation, yelled. And we will use yell, we use at. Yell at. Gabriel. Yell at. Continue.
Have yelled at the schoolmate.
Again? Who? Sorry.
Have yelled at the schoolmate.
No, well, you have yell. Yell is the same meaning as scream, but yell is when you yell a person. Yell at. We can yell at the guy, right? Or the telemarketer. Okay, excellent. Patty, number 5. Well, who did? Who did? So say me. Okay, who did? Number 5.
I would have been more polite.
More polite. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when you get upset, you get mad. Especially they call at 8 in the morning. Okay, number 6. Areli, what do you have in number 6?
I wouldn't have yelled at him.
All right, these are similar, just using different different modals, shouldn't and wouldn't. Excellent. All right, what I want you to understand is this form. The form of these verbs, of these tense, I would say modal and tense. So we use modal, could be negative or could be affirmative, and we use the present perfect. That means we use have most of the time, all the time have, and we use the past participle. Remember, this is we are talking about situations that are not imaginary, but something from the past that is gone. I mean, there's no chance to go back to that situation, right? So let's see the grammar, well, more exercises and the grammar. First, let's talk about this exercise. So this is about pronunciation, reduction of have and past modals. Let's try the first reading. Patty, can you read the first one, please?
Amelia should have been more polite. The next one.
The next one.
Okay. She should have lost her temper.
No, I am sorry. I was doing this one and the next one, the green.
Okay. She could have done much else.
Yeah. She couldn't have done much else.
She couldn't have.
The first sentence is the complete sentence. She couldn't have done much else. But we contract with negative forms. Couldn't have, couldn't have, couldn't have.
Couldn't have.
She couldn't have done much else. Here is just couldn't have. Couldn't have done much else. Yes. As well as this one. Amelia shoulda, here, shoulda be more polite. Okay, Karina, next, read.
Okay. She could have lost her temper. I would have said no and hung up.
Okay, she shouldn't have lost her temper. She shouldn't have lost her temper, or she shouldn't have lost her temper. Shouldn't have lost her temper.
She shouldn't have lost her temper.
I would have said, this is said, remember, not say, said.
I would have said no and hung up.
Yes, I would have said
no and hung up.
Yes. This is very helpful when you don't want to say the whole, I would have, you say I would have said, I would have done. So you need to practice. Oh, I could have, instead of I could have. Americans, they try to use the reduction or the contraction. So, all right. Next one. Who did? This next two, who did?
She called her, apologize. For what?
Okay, read one more time, who did?
She could have apologized. Could have, I wanted, Yelly and him.
All right, pay attention to what who did. Listen to me. Pay attention to what you're reading. One more time. The first one.
She could have apologized. Could have.
She could have apologized.
She could have apologized.
She could, no
She
L,
could,
she could have
Ah.
apologized.
She could have apologized.
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 No, apologized.
Apologized.
No, apologized.
Apologize.
Apologized.
Apologize.
Yes. But in could, try not to pronounce the L, no could. Could.
Ah, cool.
Could. No L.
Could.
Could.
Ah, could.
Como que se no tiene ni la O ni la L. No O, no L.
Ah,
Could.
okay. Could.
Yes. That's with all the modals like could,
Yeah.
would, should,
Could.
etc.
Would.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, can you read please the contractions? Is should.
Yes. Let me finish this exercise with it.
Uh-huh.
And then you will listen to the audio. Okay? So you can hear.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
So you can practice yourself. Who did? Continue.
I would have yelled at him.
I wouldn't have
I wouldn't have.
yelled at him. Not yell it.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have yelled at him.
Okay, one more time.
I wouldn't have yelled at him.
Yes, yelled at him.
Yelled
I
at
wouldn't have
him.
yelled at him. I wouldn't have yelled at him. You need to practice,
wouldn't.
yes. In the contraction, it's not very used. Well, it is usual in conversations, right? When you are talking to let's say with a native speaker.
How do you say with contraction? Would,
I wouldn't
Google
have.
pronunciation?
Okay.
Would,
Okay, if you will let me speak with it. I wouldn't have yelled at him. I would have said no and hung up. She shouldn't have lost her temper. She could apologize. Okay, you have some examples here in the pronunciation like affirmative sentences. Pay attention to this. The final D in would. This D should and could. This letter is linked to the schwa in reduced have. You have like could have. You see the pronunciation here? Could have. It's a schwa. A schwa is it's a sound. It's a sound in English that we don't have in Spanish. Could have. Could have. This sound is She could apologize. She could apologize.
she could have apologized.
Yes, you need to practice a lot in this case. This symbol, yes, it's different. So she could apologize. She could have. You see here? Could apologize. Like here the saying, woulda, shoulda, coulda. In negative sentences, here, the final T, here you see, the final T in the contraction is either deleted and the N is linked to the A. So it means this one shouldn't have Sounds like something in between. So I wouldn't yell at him. Good enough. You see here? Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Or good enough. Good enough. It's a little bit complicated at the beginning, the sound, but it's the schwa. I wouldn't yell at him. I wouldn't yell at him. Listen. Listen the audio.
56. 2. Speaking naturally. Reduction of have in past modals. A. Listen and repeat the sentences. Notice the reduction of have.
Amelia should have been more polite. She shouldn't have lost her temper. She could have apologized.
She couldn't have done much else. I would have said no and hung up. I wouldn't have yelled at him.
Okay, in negative sentences, you hardly hear this sound. Shouldn't have, lost her temper. In negative, it's barely detectable. Okay, listen and repeat. Okay, listen and repeat.
Page 76. 2. Speaking naturally. Reduction of have in past modals. A. Listen and repeat the sentences. Notice the reduction of have.
Amelia should have been more polite. She shouldn't have lost her temper. She could have apologized.
She couldn't have done much else. I would have said no and hung up. I wouldn't have yelled at him.
All right.
One more time, teacher, please.
Here you go. Pay strictly attention when you have negative forms. This is a little bit more complicated because you can barely hear the have. Wouldn't yell at him. Simple.
Page 76. 2. Speaking naturally. Reduction of have in past modals. A. Listen and repeat the sentences. Notice the reduction of have.
Amelia should have been more polite. She shouldn't have lost her temper. She could have apologized.
She couldn't have done much else. I would have said no and hung up. I wouldn't have yelled at him.
All right. Let's continue. Well, do you have any questions? If you want me to send the audio, it's okay, so you can practice. Remember, you need to master this topic with have and past modals. All right, well, we have to take a break. We need to check the grammar. Hypothetically mean the meaning of the words. And we have more about this topic, okay? So it's a lot before we go into the next one. Yes. So let's take a break and let's come back. Please, let's come back at 11:30. Okay. Any questions?
Yes, yes.
Questions so far?
See you later.
None.
No? Okay, enjoy your lunch. See you later.
See you, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, walkie talkie.